Rywek. That book. ZenicReverie, very old boy, almost OG. Joined in MT2, finished 17th, which MT2? Like I know in MT1 it was 32 people, so 17 would be like eh. I'm not sure about MT2, maybe more. But then best placement of 9th, ooh, painful. MT11, not quite a star. But maybe this time. This is a loser 6 match, so need to win like 2 or 3 more. Let me check real quick. ZenicReverie is in loser 6 and losers 9 is top 8. So they will have to win 3 more times, including right now versus Rywek in a game that we are yet to see because we have seen 2 redraws on non-blindness. But we're going to find a game. Oh, it's 3 times 9th? Huh. Once we have like baseball cards, then have all the MTs on the back or something. There just wasn't a space to put it anywhere. And then Rywek on the other side, not quite as old, but just as bold. Gamer cat, very mischievous looking. Win rate of 60%, but only in one MT, so went 3-2 in MT15, which is really respectable, especially when you're considering that they got 21st. So it probably means they won 3 in winners match in the winners bracket. I don't think going into losers early would have allowed them to get 21st with 3 wins. And then got 1-2 punched out of the tournament. That's always unfortunate. You're like, oh man, I'm doing so well, 3-0. Like even if I lose now, I could still get a good placement. Nope. 2 matches, 2 losses, and out. Song does not sound very Final Fantasy VIII. But we also have matches. No, not this one. These are the wrong cards. Here we go. ZenicReverie won 2 matches. One against Hopscotch007 in Campfire Cooking. A kind of Steven Sausage Roll-esque puzzle game. And then beat Brecher in Bugslash, a mech game for the Saturn. Is mech a genre? I guess it kind of is. Steel Battalion, Armored Core, and Bugslash. And then Lost in Lightning in a game that I'm not sure what game that even was, because it's not on the played games list yet. I don't think it's one of the vodcasts. Lightning? No, it isn't one of the vodcasts, so we've already seen this, so chat should know. Come on, chat. What did Lightning beat ZenicReverie in? Quiz. Going to be on the test. This is the test. And meanwhile, Rywek beat Fartsplosion in Gunner's Heaven. In a Gunstar Heroes-like shooter. Beat Poltergust in Buster, which was a remake of a Sharp X whatever game. Then lost against Captain Drake in Capsule Guy, a kind of puzzly platformer where you shoot stuff and make like platforms go in ways that allows you to go to the right. Won against Draconic Dawn in Destructivator 2, which may have been the game with the tiny green min. Not super sure. And then I think this is one of the podcasts. I lied. One against Tapioca in something that I don't know. Apparently, Usalam... Usalamiri says that Lightning won in Puzzle Puppers, which was a double. I remember that game. Kind of a very classical puzzle game. And then Rywek won in Sky Roads. I did not see Sky Roads, so I cannot say anything about Sky Roads. Lost racing game. Oh, I think I saw like parts of it because I was checking which ones were broadcast and which one weren't. And this game looked very DOS. So I think I know which game you're talking about. But yeah, like surprisingly different amounts of games played because ZenicReverie, I'm just gonna assume, got a bye. So it's theoretically like 3 wins in winners and then a loss. And Rywek going down in winners 3 already, so after 2 wins. That required them to win 2 more matches to reach losers 6. And then the Avatar game of where is the Avatar coming from? ZenicReverie, probably self-made. Kind of a clever logo kind of thing. And Rywek, I have no idea. It's probably just some original. We have found the game in the meanwhile. ZenicReverie apparently has played every game ever made. It's pretty hard to find a game that he has not played. But we have found one. It's a ball game. Even if I don't even know if I agree that it's a ball game. It has everything that makes a ball game. But I don't know. It's something is missing from the ball formula. Bulky. Makes you bawl your eyes out. That sounds very, very creepy when you think of it as the other meaning. So yeah. ZenicReverie, one of my potential opponents in that match versus Lightning, decided who's gonna play against me. And I'm not sure who I would prefer to face. I was pretty like, whatever happens, happens. It doesn't matter to me, because both of those players were pretty strong. But then Rywek, currently 4-1. So if we look at the card again, extending their win rate to a 7-3, which is 70%. Very good. TPC is going to join me there. This seems like a TPC game. I don't remember TPC ever talking about this game, but if you asked me to list games that TPC is really into for some reason, I would have included this game. I don't even know why. Oh, Polari also joins me. Hey.
Hello.
What do you think about this game that you may not even know? Oh wait, yeah, you're in here. You do know this game.
Yeah, I just got back on my desktop and I'm just getting everything sorted out. Have we revealed the game on stream yet? Am I supposed to be vague about this?
I have not revealed the game now. Also, if you're just here because no one else was here, TPC was going to join anyway, so this is inconvenient for you.
Yeah, I shouldn't be lazy, so.
Nah, it's a pretty good time. I'm gonna prepare for bed soonish, but not quite yet. And yeah, what I do think about this game. I played this series only a tiny bit. I have actually no idea if it's this game or something else. I'm not super familiar with, like, don't know it super well in any case. But yeah, I don't know what to say while remaining cryptic about it until we actually reveal the name.
Ooh, we talked about the racers yet, though. These cards.
I have. You can talk about them again. Maybe you have more interesting to say.
I don't, other than the fact that Zenic is a normal monster and Rywek has an effect, apparently. We don't know what it is, but based on the card color.
No, I think it's the other way around. Rywek is a normal monster.
No, it's not.
You sure?
No. Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Card colors. Card colors.
Oh, you meant monster in that sense?
Orange.
Well,
Effect
both
monster.
these racers are monsters too, because they're both really good.
Oh, you're correct.
Oh, I was gonna say, Maurice, which one of us do you think plays Yu-Gi-Oh! More?
Good question.
Especially considering Master Duel just came out. Like 2 weeks ago.
Probably Polari.
I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually.
Me neither. Card games are for nerds.
I'm holding back from going on a rant, but yeah, briefly, I was into Magic for a long time, and then I sold anything that had actual value. I still have a collection of like cheap Astras rares and commons to build casual decks from, but I haven't really played with them in a long time either, and just can just get out of CGGs as a whole. It still is mind-boggling to me that the gaming world as a whole collectively like rose up against gachas and loot boxes and is just completely allergic to those, and rightfully so. But collectible card games are pretty much exactly the same thing. Like, what's a booster pack if not a loot box? And somehow those still get a pass, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, this is why dual sims are the best.
So I can admit that I'm still kind of a fan of like the basic gameplay structure that a lot of these games are structured around. I have a couple of guilty pleasure games that I go back to that are actually like even some of them are even more exploitative than the famous ones, and I don't want to mention any by name because I want to tell people to stay away from them rather than recommend them. But at least I made a principled stance to like never put any money into those and minimize how much I contribute to being part of the product, because that's kind of a thing. If you're not the customer, you're part of the product, and in all of these pay-to-win games, free-to-play players exist to be like satisfying for whales to beat.
See, that's a good thing about Master Duel too, is that it's probably the most free-to-play friendly game I've ever seen. I've not even spent a cent, and you can easily build like 4 really good decks with like all ultra rares and everything.
Huh.
They make it really friendly to roll for everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't had any interest to look into that one specifically. But yeah, maybe that one's not too bad. I'm just categorically trying to stay away from all CCGs at this point. Like this one that I've put a stupid amount of time recently into is the super shallow gameplay where rares are, or well, rare cards, there are obviously many levels, are just obscenely more powerful than commons and such, and it's just incredibly stupid how much you've grinded or paid dwarfs anything related to making decisions or deck building or anything, and it's just really easy to treat that as an idle game, and I even auto battle almost everything in that game, rarely touching the actual gameplay. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an actual game, so it would be easy to like get more serious about. And also kind of feels dumber to just casually dip into without any plans of getting at least somewhat serious and getting into it.
Yeah, Rywek has a 60% win rate? I didn't realize that. I forgot that they went 3-2 last time. What about their paths so far this tournament? I don't have the dashboard open, so I can't switch it myself, but that's okay, I'll just look at myself. Let's see. Beat Fart Explosion, Polterghost, lost to Drake. Then beat Draconic Dong, Tapioca to get to here. This little block of the bracket is going to be so rough. Like, Zenic is going to get gatekept out of top 8 again, because no matter what, they either have to fight one of Andy or someone 3-2-5. Which is, that's a rough match to fight to get into top 8.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, this block of the bracket is just... Oh, and then the next one in losers has Zex right there. Zex, Pika-Pals, Arcfus, and Jackazam. And then who would they have to fight from winners? They would have to either fight Drake or Triss. So Zax, Drake, and Triss all right there. So at least one of them is not making top 8. Let's see, Okamiya Games, BTS, and Shrambles next. Against Maurice or Lightning. And then Boni Nakarashi, TMR Xuno against Calco and Adam. Ooh, thank you for the sub, Nico Jazz. 16 months. It's a lot of months, not a prime number.
Yeah, this later mystery tournament rounds are starting to feel like a boss gauntlet earlier than they used to. We have this turn of strong
Hey, we have a game.
Mostly staying in, and newer ones getting added in. But like you can be like top 24 or so, and it's already every match is impossible.
So here's our video game. This is a game that I'm sure everybody out there in the chat knows. This is Super Monkey Ball 2. A very famous Sega game based off of an original arcade game. And that arcade game got a port to the GameCube. It was a GameCube launch title in America. I don't know about Japan. And yeah, we're gonna be rolling some monkey through some balls. Funnily enough, speaking of Japan, like Monkey Ball flopped in Japan. Like it's not really popular, but it's like super popular in America for whatever reason.
Huh. I hadn't heard about that. I knew Metroid is like that.
And so we're going to be playing through Story Mode. Story Mode was an addition to Monkey Ball 2, because the arcade-ish gameplay in Monkey Ball 1 is kind of rough with how hard the game is in the late expert stages. So this just lets you basically play every stage. And there's awesome cutscenes, but we're going to be skipping all of them. The real thing I'm going to be curious about, which monkey is everybody going to be picking? Everybody in chat, which monkey do you pick? I'm Gone Gang. He's so cool that he's console exclusive. He wasn't even in the original arcade game. Ooh, File 2. That's another bold choice. I believe we have to actually sit through this opening cutscene. I did test this game. It's kind of a bad test because I'm not blind to it, but it was just making sure the levels would be okay from the level set that we picked, because there's like a lot of shitty levels in Super Monkey Ball that, like from a blind perspective, are just bad. There are some in this goal, I think, but it wasn't enough to pop it out of the this would be okay realm. Oh, wait. Where's the W? Where's the lowercase w? I never noticed this.
It's replaced by a T.
I never noticed this. Wow, good job, Sega.
That's unique.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Though I do wonder if adding the second T would show up as something else, but
So I'm curious, if the players have watched GDQ run of this, they'll automatically know some speed tech. Saves like half a second on a level.
Amazing.
Was another one that saved more, but key thing about any like level select-ish game like this in MT, you always check to make sure if you can leave the level early.
Oh, it's always kind of a gamble. Like maybe one day you'll find that just leave the level early and you exit the level without it counting as beaten, and then you get to repeat it.
Yeah, in this case, if you watch the speedrun, you actually do have a little advantage there because you know that you can just quit the level afterwards. You can skip this cutscene. It's also faster to restart the level at the beginning of it. Yeah, we're gonna be going through this. The first, like, 2 or so worlds are honestly pretty trivial. Like, you can do some funny skips in this, but in an MT race, you're probably gonna want to play it safe because this game is like infamously hard. Obviously, arcade game needs to have that arcade bullshit in it.
Yeah, that's another risk reward thing. You can go for a skip, but what are your like chances of saving time times how much you're saving versus chances of just falling down to your death?
Yeah, on 1-2 it's pretty easy because you literally just jump from the beginning of the level to the end, but there's some harder ones later. Some that might actually be worth it to go for.
But then you need to factor in the time you spend like thinking about it and making sure it's something that you want to go for. And if you hesitate at all, that might just eat up all your time savings.
So another thing about Monkey Ball that's going to be inconsequential in a blind run, but it means that this is technically the most RNG heavy game in Mystery Tournament history, probably, is that all the collision in this game only functions on every other frame. It's not actually random, but it's going to be a frame rule thing, so there's a lot of things that, like, sometimes you'll just get kind of random-ish collision. It's a fun little, like, consideration in the speedrun. Obviously not going to matter for an MT race.
So how much does that actually change in practice? Like, being one frame late to check collision doesn't sound like it would matter much.
It matters. It also matters for, like, in a speedrun it would matter if you're doing like a pause buffered strat as well.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a global frame rule.
Yeah, I mean, in speedrun it probably does if you have planned out everything and go for super precise things, but like casual play, like if you hit a random wall and the collision detection is off by one frame, what does that change in practice?
Well, like even in casual play, like you could go for a fair amount of skips. Here you go, slopes. Alright, time to jump.
Oh, nice.
Alright, not gonna go for the jump. Oh,
nice, you got the level in the bottom left corner, so we don't have.
Yeah, the minimap kind of sucks sometimes. You can change the minimap zoom with A, which is helpful because sometimes you're gonna need it to be real close. Oh, here we go, sliders. I doubt anybody's gonna try a skip on this. I think in my testing I went for it and I got it first try, and I was impressed because I hadn't played Monkey Ball in years. But you can just jump from the start of the level to the end. It's a classic Monkey Ball slam dunk. In this case, it might be worth it to just go for like once. Just because this level is pretty long. Who knows? It's pretty simple to get, you just aim.
Yeah, I don't know, it's...
Oh, yeah, you're gonna fall off at the end. These slopes get more and more steep, so you're gonna have more speed. Zenic sadly falling out because of it.
Yeah, I was watching Rywek, but I caught the last stretch, and yeah, I can see how that would happen.
Let's see, 1-9. Yeah, these beginning levels are gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna see very few deaths and very few retries. On the later levels, yeah, they get harder. Luckily, with the goal stopping at 4-9, we will be skipping like the most bullshit level in Monkey Ball history.
Alright, so it's 10 levels of worlds, so we're doing first 4 worlds except one stage.
Yeah, that stage is so awful. Like, it's honestly astounding just how bad it is. Everybody out there enjoy the jammin' music though. It's classic, you know, Sega. It sounds like a Sega game. There's a little cycle you can make at the end of the level here. Rywek doesn't get it. This is actually sloped down right now, so you need to be a little careful. But if you don't do this soon enough, you actually can't make it to the goal, because it starts to slope up. But luckily Rywek made it. There's World 1 done. 530 World 1, not bad.
Yeah, so 110 kind of looked like this is where the game begins. And I don't
Rywek going for yeah, I was watching the attract mode. I believe the attract mode actually does this skip. Where you can jump from the first platform to the other one. You can also do it to the last one, but that one's harder. Oh, I'm not gonna go for it now. Smart idea. But like trying to navigate yourself on slopes in this game is so hard because like the physics in this game are not intuitive at all. Also because you're not actually moving your monkey, you're moving the level itself. Zenic watching the attract mode too, gonna go for it. World 2 is also going to be pretty simple, unless you would just want to go for like crazy stuff the whole time, but it's going to be, you can just go through the levels. Like hoppers here, you can literally just hold forward, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you literally just hold forward from the start of the level.
Yeah, it's not showing up on a restream, but you should have seen Rywek just shrugging after that. Like, yeah, that was it. That worked.
Here's Coaster. This is a fun one. Just kind of roll through at top speed. Ooh, actually fell out. You can actually recover it at the end, but it's very difficult. I like Zenic playing it carefully. The time limit is really not going to matter until some of the later levels. Okay, it's not hold forward from the start. Maybe it's a Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. No, because Deluxe and 2 use the same engine. But like, when the level actually starts is different in Monkey Ball 1 and 2 and later. So I might have been thinking of that, but this is not a Monkey Ball 1 level, so I don't know why I would be thinking of that.
Yeah, I don't know if there was some timing issue with how Zenic started holding forward at the beginning of the level, because Rywek did seem to clear it by just going straight.
Rywek didn't hold forward from the start of the level. Held it a little bit after.
Okay. I guess it was the other way around.
Zenic's just gonna go for the skip? Just gonna try and skip the coaster altogether? It's not a smart plan. That one, that's a skip that I find really hard. Gravity Slider is a trivial level though. Gravity Slider you can go really fast on though.
Oh no, he's going for it again.
You have a speedometer in this game because that's the kind of thing that you would put in the game just to make it seem cool like this. And like you can go so fast on Gravity Slider.
Yeah, Zenic's escape looked like he didn't have all that much trouble just hitting the ground, but then controlling the bounce from there is another thing.
Let me see what the testing times for this were. I'm curious. No bumpy check. Fun level. Wait, is Rywek going for the green goal? Isn't this a green? Oh, no. Wait, yeah? I don't even know. I couldn't see. I've always gone for the first one. I didn't even realize that there were other ones at this level. Because the first one is the easiest one.
Yeah, Rywek went halfway through the first one, and then the ground started freaking out, and he went back and picked another one. I'm not sure he's like it took me a while to see what's up with these. Pretty hard to recognize that the first one is much easier. Wait,
Oh,
what?
got the goal anyway? That was a good green goal. Just like got smacked right into it. Totalitarianism. I just love how they all have stupid names like this.
This is pretty hard to read. Can you control the camera so that you would...
Nope.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint with Monkey Ball, actually. There's basically no way to control the camera. They did it because the original Monkey Ball, they wanted to make like the creator was scared, like he didn't like that arcade games were getting really complicated at the time, so he just wanted to make like a super simple one. So the entire control scheme is literally just a lever and a start button. So there was like, that's it, and then it got like a direct port.
Yeah, it looks like
It's also going for the middle.
Looks like the safe strat for this level would be to like locate the safe spot while the bangers are down, then move on to it and look at the next one. It looks like Rywek is mostly going for it, but then half time just abandons it and runs blindly wherever. I think he's getting the clear on this one.
Yeah, probably. It's a good idea to wait on this level. Alternative. This one's just a sit and wait level. You can hit the fast forward if you want. It probably makes this a little harder from a blind perspective.
Yeah, I would not want to hit the fast forward thing in a game like this, where it's not like you're just gonna want to get through the content and not worry about whether you can make it or not. You actually need to work for it and not die.
Let's see, Individual's time was 41:10. It says, not blind, but haven't played Toot since I was a kid. My time was 27:05. I haven't played it in a few years. Totalitarianism.
I'm watching Rywek and I'm just wishing.
Yeah, don't go fast forward.
Yeah, just can you stop pressing that button now? You tried it, it didn't work. Again, here we go.
To me, it's not obvious at all that it's a fast forward button. I thought it was just a button that makes it go.
Oh, well, it has the fast forward symbol on it.
Well, all of them did.
No, not all of them.
Pretty sure the one on Zenic also has it. The one that
Well,
you're
that's
forced
because
to
that's a
start.
fast forward button.
Well, I don't think it's obvious at all what it does.
I'm pretty sure on a previous level we had the pause and like play buttons.
I mean,
It
To
also
be
had
fair-
the fast forward symbol on it.
yeah, to be fair, I haven't seen any other kind of buttons, and the other ones you just start the level on, so it's not really a choice of whether to press it. But you can see the platform from that position, and it's like, this is the first time it's optional. So if you just press any button blindly, looking what it does, or figuring out what the symbol on it is, which is the fast forward symbol. Okay, maybe it isn't 100% obvious, but I still think it's clear enough that it's on the razors if they mess that up.
Oh my god, Rywek being hit through organic form on the first try? That one's a tricky one. That one, you can kind of just get screwed over by kind of random-ish collision. I hate reversible gear. This level sucks. This is just find the hole! And you gotta know where it stops. This is a trial and error level. Because there is a hole in one of these sides. You gotta know where it stops, too.
So Rywek saw it, so he knows what he wants to do. But it might take a while to sort it out where he needs to be.
He's just flying on organic form. This level is so funny because like things like this just happen, where you just this happens.
Oh!
Reversible gear.
Yeah, but he should now know what position he should be waiting in, so...
Yeah, this level's just trial and error. It's still pretty hard to actually get in. They don't give you a lot of... Oh nice, Zenic making it through organic form. This is why, like, I actually wrote on my comment, like, this is a borderline reject for me, just because there's a lot of levels that just suck from a blind perspective, and, like, they're not even fun. Luckily, got this pretty fast. But there's a few, like, trial and error-ish levels.
I think this looks like more of a patience level than anything else. Like, once you figure out that you need to find the correct side, and need to get into a position where you can get to ride in. That's pretty simple, but you just die if you try to like wing it.
Oh, this level sucks too. I hate stepping stones. This is one level if you're trying to go fast on, it's really annoying. I don't like a lot of World 3 levels because I hate dribbles too. Dribbles is just a lot of waiting.
Yeah, Zenic made the same mistake as Rywek. He located the correct position, but he wasn't prepared enough for it to be ready at the time he should go in, but then he attempted it anyway and got knocked out.
So dribbles is also kind of a glorified trial and error level because like this level is so long that you can't really afford to go slow, you're just gonna time out. So you have to know like, okay, I wait on this cycle here, this cycle I go immediately. And they're really tight.
It looks like I would want to see if I can avoid being on fast forward here. I mean, I don't know. As a commentator, I want to say that I would look around in the beginning if there's anything else in there, since like, why is this button even here? What does it mean? But yeah, I don't know if I would actually go in there as a competitor.
Yeah, there's also a lot of points where you don't really get a mini-map on this level because the big dribbles cover the whole thing up.
Also, why are these melons?
I don't even know. Probably wrote some of the problem levels in my testing comment. Yeah, dribbles was one of them. There's launchers and coin slots.
So Zenith is on stepping stones. I'm not sure if that's harder than it looks like.
It is. You'll just randomly collide with stuff. Sometimes you just won't. Oh, don't go the right side. The right side's harder.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Like sometimes you'll be running over a gap and you'll go through it just fine, and other times you'll just collide with something, just go flying.
It looks like it would be pretty feasible to just avoid the checkerboard patterns.
Yeah, you gotta go slow on this level, except for the end where you have to go fast.
Okay, Zenic seems to be going for it now, but I know he just dropped on the checkerboard and immediately got knocked out. So it looks like Rywek really dodged a bullet on this level and basically gained a minute by effectively RNG.
Yeah, this level sucks. This one's real annoying. Because, like, sometimes you did it right, and sometimes you did the exact same thing, but you were a frame late, and you did it wrong. Yeah, you can't go slow, because that's gonna happen at the end. The holes are just big enough for the ball to fit through. Alright, Rywek actually going normal speed button. Which might be enough to clear this. But you also can't afford to go slow because the timer is pretty tight on this level. This is a cool one in a tool-assisted run because they just get hit by one of the melons and just fly to the end instantly.
Yeah, that does sound like what I would try to make work in a tool-assisted run.
Luckily, it was enough time. Rywek clears dribbles. That is one of the big problem levels.
I was getting ready to say that we're once again on the same level, but looks like Zenic is getting walled by stepping stones pretty hard. Rywek really dodged a bullet here.
Oh, don't get hit by the URL for a website that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist anymore.
It's so painful watching what Zenic's dealing with. Like, Rywek just blew past this and just didn't get struck by the bullshit collision RNG.
Yeah, this is why I almost wanted to reject this game. Because this is not... There's more levels like this that just suck from a blind perspective, too. Ooh, for URL, you actually want to go fast. That's the key. You can do this in like 2 cycles, and it's probably the best way to do it in a blind playthrough.
Not really there.
Yeah, I doubt Amusement Visions. I doubt their website even still exists. Now, you may know Amusement Vision as the Yakuza studio, actually. They used to be known as Sega Alien, I think?
So this is reminding me about something that was really clear for me this time around, where like there are a ton of games where when you play them casually or in like when scouting at potential submission games, like they're fun and cool and like they have issues but whatever, and it's like, yeah, that was alright and it should work as a race, let's submit it. And then you get that game as actually a racer, and there are a ton of things that make you super mad during the race. And this game just looks like all in on that.
This game is infuriating casually too. I'm actually not a huge fan of Monkey Ball. I don't know. I feel like it's alright. It's just there's a lot of things in the game that don't feel in your control.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm imagining testing this as a potential sub, and probably could be like, this is pretty fun, some things are pretty inconsistent, but deal with it. And then I imagine myself racing this, and I would be just tilting at this point. Well, I guess depending on how badly I get hit with the various things you can get screwed by. If I was Zenic playing Stepping Stones, like, I would be just tilting out of my mind.
Yeah, let's see. Rywek is 5 levels ahead. But World 4 is also going to be a big problem. Twister's kind of annoying. You need to wait here.
Thank you. That's a very good point.
Yeah, Twister is a level you just go halfway and then stop, and then go halfway again. Alright, now Rywek just needs to wait for the twister to twist itself back into place, and then you can just run to the end. Oh, okay. That's fine. If it like pops you up, you can just kind of fall into place.
Zenik might be getting it. Oh, no, dude.
Yeah, don't go slow. You cannot go slow at the ending. Oh, downhill. Oh, okay. Please tell me Rywek goes for this. You could slam dunk into this. Or you can at least like slam dunk down, so you don't have to fall all the way. Oh yes, looking at the minimap, there's a part where there's a little more level to the left, like there's a little more of a platform. That's how you want to do it. Ooh, there we go, goal. There's stepping stones done.
Did anyone pay attention to the clock? How much time Zenik spent on that level?
It was a lot.
I'm getting mad just watching this. Like, Rywek just blew past it. Like, let's go in there without thinking, and it worked. And then Zenik, by the end, he was just treating the middle parts as insta-kill thing he can't touch. Because that's what it basically was for him. Anytime he touched it, he got screwed by the collision and died. It's like one of the most unfair things I've watched in a race.
Rywek's tried to slam dunk on the hard part. There's a lot easier places to fall. Probably not gonna go for it now. There's a little lip where the rings connect, and there's like a lot more places to fall right there.
Yeah, I can just completely switch to Zenik's side. He has my sympathy now. I'm rooting for him to catch up.
Yeah, we'll see. World 4 can be a problem. Oh, this one is not a problem though. Junction is a pretty easy level. Ooh, looking at the backwards route. I'm pretty sure the backwards route is harder? I don't know. I would assume so. No, actually, this looks pretty easy.
So how does the map zoom work?
There's 3 different levels.
And does it like switch automatically or something?
No, you press A to swap.
Okay, so there's a button for that.
It's the one button in this entire game.
Nice.
In the arcade version, it just uses the start button.
Yeah, I think because a couple of attempts ago I was watching Zenic's screen and I noticed that you can tell on the minimap that there's a second button behind you in the beginning, but now it's not showing up, and he must have zoomed in on the map. And now you can see it again. But
I appreciate Rywek going for the whole board on this level. This level sucks too. That's to just pause at the right time. This level's just annoying. I think for this one, casually, I just looked up a pause strat for it. Or like if you pause and then hold up on a certain frame, like you'll just go in every time. See why I don't like Monkey Ball that much? They like to introduce a lot of stupid levels like this. Luckily Rywek made it in.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of similar vibes as from Sonic, which, well, not that recent anymore, but kind of had people turn their opinions around on it. Used to be much more highly regarded, and now it's very common take that, yeah, Sonic didn't age well. And it's kind of a game where you think back to it fondly, and it's this game where you go fast and jump around, and it's really cool. And then you try actually playing it, but when you have forgotten about the levels and don't know what to do, and the actual gameplay, not the good parts that you remember.
See, I never understood that, because like I hadn't played Sonic 1 and 2 until very recently. When I played through them, like that wasn't even the case. Like I think people just make it harder than they need to. Like you just a lot of the game you can hold right.
Okay, so I haven't played them too extensively, and I have heard the opinions the first ones are better. For what broke me was that we played a ton of Sonic 3 and Knuckles as a kid with a certain friend, and that's done you can do, you fly around Super Sonic and do all cool shit, but the levels in that game, like that's the one that broke me on one of the recent replays.
I played 3 as a kid a lot, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I played it too, and it was great and all then, but when you don't know exactly what you're doing and what's coming up, and also like, also the game's levels are structured so that you have like 3 parallel paths and a ton of secrets, and then you go jumping for the secrets and you need to do finicky jumps bouncing from balloons, and it's just miserable to control.
Let's see if Rywek can get this. Beehive is a tricky little level. Luckily, went slow and did get it. You can go very fast and like slam dunk right into the goal. If you hold forward, it like sets it up perfectly. That was a very fast Beehive clear. Dynamic maze.
Yeah, mentioning the fast forward buttons and in the runner instructions just seems like something that I would also gloss over submitting this and not think much about it, but watching the race play out, it's like, yeah.
Oh no, Rywek's actually trying to solve the maze. If you just wait and go towards the goal, it solves it. You're going the opposite way from the goal. I guess maybe trying to read the minimap. Like you can just wait on this level for a very long time, and you'll pretty much always be able to make it in. But took like the least direct path to the goal ever. Ooh, triangle holes. I'm pretty sure this level is just hold up, isn't it? It's like hold up and you have to adjust a little bit at the end. Yeah, like that. That level looks hard, but it's very easy. Okay, I hate this level. This is, in my opinion, probably the worst level for a blind race of this, launchers. You gotta launch up and hope that you land on the top correctly. And then fall into the goal that's not properly positioned on the minimap. The minimap is also, like, incorrect in this game. Like, the angle where it is just so bad. Like, it doesn't even work half the time. It's just completely useless. Like, on this level. This level alone almost made me reject this game. Even just trying to go up this path cleanly is... It never feels in your control. It may as well just be random.
Oh my god, that looks terrible.
It's awful. I hate this level. This is why I almost wanted to reject this game. But I feel like people would have not liked it if I tried to reject this game. And they would have said that it was fine. I think in my comment I said, don't worry, this will just get redrawn every time because everybody and their mother has played it, apparently. As long as you're American. Because everybody had that friend that had the GameCube, and they had this game because it was a launch title. See, I didn't have a GameCube as a kid, but that's because I was like 3 years old when the GameCube came out.
So does this game have any mechanism that you could have used for skipping levels? Like,
There is a like time trial mode where you can pick levels as long as you've beaten the level, so you just put 100% save file in.
I'm wondering, a goal that like picked out a few of these levels, like extend the stretch of levels to the end of World 5 or whatever, and pick up these one and Rebels and a few other choices.
Zenik is
Yeah,
not
if I
going to beat
submitted it, I
Rebels
would've
if he
done
doesn't find the button.
It's doable.
He's not going.
It's just trial and error.
It's not going to happen.
Didn't Rywek beat it without?
No, he found the slower button.
Okay.
He did it like on the first try after finding that button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to drag Zenik too much because I can easily imagine myself missing it too, but it pains me every time I see him restart the level and the second button is right there on the minimap.
You have to start farther out and like time it to try and get through some of the fast ones.
The last one is, or maybe second to last one, is super fast. It was even fast on play speed.
Okay, yeah, that would be why I had it mistaken, because I only caught the like last 1 or 2 melons on Rywek's successful run. I was watching Zenik at that point.
Yeah, this one, you just gotta be going fast. Actually, almost made it. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't land on top because the camera does that weird thing. This level is like, it illustrates one of the prime reasons why I don't really like Monkey Ball that much.
But luckily we have 2 raids. So while Rywek is doing launchers, we can watch Zenik do dribbles.
While one player is doing one shitty level, with other players, other. This is one of the few things I think that Monkey Ball 1 has beat over Monkey Ball 2, is that the Monkey Ball 1 levels are far better than Monkey Ball 2 ones. Monkey Ball Amusement Vision's first game? I think it was. I mean, they were AM4 before this, but pretty sure this is their first game. Yeah, it was their first game.
Yeah, I think if in the future anyone tries to submit this game with this goal, we can just point at this race, say no.
I don't even know how the developers like intended you to do launchers. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I guess they just wanted you to reset on it forever until it happened correctly.
It seems like a kind of level that seems fun when you've playtested this for 2 years and are super used to the controls, know them inside out. And then you give it to someone else who's not as familiar and tries to do tilt controls while the camera is spinning and you don't see shit and the minimap doesn't show you shit and... yeah.
Don't bop the top of the goal. Oh, the even worse part is that the platform that the goal is on at the top, it's actually spinning around the level, so it's not like, oh, you threw one launcher.
Can you believe that we've been on these levels for 3 hours and 40 minutes?
Oh, Rywek land on top of the goal. Your goal is to kind of land on top of the whole tower itself, and then once you do that, it's still difficult, but you can just fall into the goal.
Yeah, that makes sense. So far I've been just watching Rywek trying to go straight into there, and I haven't even questioned it.
Yeah, actually, the worst part of trying to drop from the top into the goal is that the gold tape isn't like flush with the wall, so if you're too close to the wall, you'll fall in between the gold tape and the wall, and you'll just fall under the goal.
We've been on these levels for 3 hours. That's why hours so long.
Yeah, these are why you need not just playtesting, but exposing your game to newer players, even later in the development cycle.
Alright, if anybody wants to submit Monkey Ball
Zenic?
next MT, do Monkey Ball 1.
Zenic is on the speedy one.
Do Monkey Ball 1 with infinite lives.
Oh!
Oh, it gets bopped.
Ah, this sucks. Maybe this should be in the basement. Hey, on 3-4, there's a button that makes this level beatable.
Oh yeah, it definitely should be.
What if Monkey Ball had camera control? What a beautiful world that would be.
Is Monkey Ball a ball game?
Yes.
It seems obvious to me, yeah, obviously, but when I think about it, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like a ball game.
I think the ball rolling itself doesn't actually carry any momentum, which, like, that's why it might not be, but if so, you'd have to discount a lot of it. Alright, Rywek is on top. Now, zoom into the minimap so you know where the goal is, and don't fall between the goal and the wall.
Well,
oh, fell on top of the goal. That happens
no,
too.
Zenic!
This is happening because they both picked II. That's my reason.
Oh,
Casement
God.
should have clarified that you need to pick Gong Gong.
Yeah, I can see why you would start questioning whether certain games are a ball game, because what's a ball game? I don't think any of us have any reasonable definition. It's kind of like it has a ball and you know when you see it. And it could be mechanically very different things.
I feel like Monkey Ball just controls really badly. I expect better controls from the ball game.
You're correct there. People will get mad at you if you say it, but
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, there's people who can control it apparently. When you watch HDQ or whatever, they go pretty crazy. But
Well,
I've
when they
tried
play
the game
for
like
5,000 hours, yeah.
I
would
tried
hope so.
I tried the banana whatever, and I don't know, I hated it, so I only played it for like 5 minutes.
See, you're not American, so you can say that you don't like the game. It's not like blasphemy, I think.
Ah, Rywek on top. Can he actually see the goal this time? Not just on the minimap. And the minimap is like some weird optical illusion. He gets it!
Yeah, it does not work correctly. Like, you would pray that it just shows you a top-down view, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. Randomizer. Oh, this shows off like the RNG collision. Because sometimes you'll collide up, sometimes you won't. But this level is a joke anyway, so.
Oh, he got stuck on the ceiling.
Okay, I hate this level too. This level fucking sucks. I'm sorry for the harsh language, but this level is awful. Why are they even thinking of this level? The goals will fall into the coin slots, and you have to fall in between the goal and the coin slot. Yeah, but the top-down view should adjust with the tilt, like that. That would actually make sense. Like if it's showing you a top-down view without the tilt, like that's the most unhelpful minimap ever.
Huh? I prefer if it showed me top down without the tilt. I feel like the fact that the minimap tilts just makes it impossible to get any idea of where anything is in relation to anything else on a different height. If it was not tilting, it would be a lot easier, I think.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I thought it was fine and the effect looked cool on the first stages, where it was like the level is a path that then snakes a few times and that's it. But when you actually need the minimap for some stupid bullshit like this, then that's a different story. Like maybe don't put stupid bullshit in your game. How about that solution?
Level sucks.
Yeah, you're not making that green goal. That green goal is so hard.
Ah, it's painful. At this point, Rywek knew about the button. And that's why Rywek beat the level faster than Zenik is doing it. And that's kind of not good, I think.
I think my goal, what I did on Rywek's side was I paused until a certain point and then held up and then I did trial and error.
Yeah, just build your own task.
Ooh, you can actually like clip through the sides of walls if you're going fast enough with that.
Man,
Could have actually gotten the goal right there.
I'm glad I didn't draw this, because I would be blind to this and I don't want to play this.
Yeah, good luck making that green goal. I think I just skipped the green goal on this one too.
Green is like a level warp,
It's a level warp and it's more points.
but not in story
But
mode.
that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter in story mode.
Okay.
Story mode, any goal works.
Yeah, because Rywek went into second goal on that all D level, and I was wondering if that's bad.
They're like different in all the different versions too. Because like the original arcade Monkey Ball, some of them skip like an incredible amount of levels.
So I'm thinking if I wanted to go for this green goal, I would just look at the timer,
Yeah, that's
pick a certain spot, start holding up.
Yeah, that's what
And-
TPC said.
Okay.
Yeah, I would pause. And then just find a frame that works.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't-
Zenik on the fast one. I don't think he has gotten past this yet. Oh, YOLO! Ah, bad timing.
Yeah, it has a huge hitbox too.
Okay, one more time, the fast one. Gotta time it good. Oh, goes for it immediately, but not the best path, so spend a little too long between the save zones.
Did Rywek find a slowdown button on this stage?
I think so. Just gonna wait for the goal to fall in now.
Going in. Oh, no! The ball!
Oh, don't get party balled.
Went way
There's
too
another
early.
chance! Oh, nice!
Yeah,
The ball was
goal.
kind of glitching about, so that allowed him to get in there.
Yeah, that happens a lot. You can actually get knocked into the goal by the party ball.
So this is the final stage in the goal, right?
Yeah, last time.
Yes. This one is pretty hard, but it's not. It's skill based.
But like I said, Zhang is not gonna beat the level if he doesn't find the button.
Yeah, and also I think that if Rywek does beat the level, then Zenik also won't be continuing.
No, I would forfeit this instantly. Well, I wouldn't forfeit this, but if I was Zenik, I would.
Oh, he gets past it!
Oh.
This one's easy, maybe. It's a little
Yeah,
big,
this
but
one
it's
is
slow.
easy.
Also, 20 minutes of work is on the line for getting this timing right.
Ah, easy. Good timing. Yeah, nice.
Bam.
Easy every time.
Woo!
Don't go to this website. They're not even known by this name anymore.
They should update the name.
Maybe it does in Banana Mania. Like, is this level in? Is this level in the later Monkey Ball? That'd be funny.
Oh, is it
Does the
physics?
studio even have its own website anymore?
Is it physics on the Rywek screen?
Yeah.
No.
It's just seesaws.
Oh, gotta get to the left. Ah!
It's pretty hard.
Dead.
Oh, they should have just changed the URL.
Yeah.
Sure, they have their own website, don't they? Yeah, they do. We could just link to that.
Okay, Rywek on the last one. Oh, going left and immediately right. I like it. Oh, I gotta get to the right. What? No? Yes? No? How is he not falling off? But now you have to get to the other side.
Yeah, this work. You have to do the whole thing basically.
It
in
looks
one
like it's
sitting.
gonna
Or you
work.
can.
Nope.
Ooh,
That's
that
it.
was creative.
It is done. With a time of 54:47.
Yeah, the part wasn't technically so hard as it was hard to see what's going on with the camera.
Oh, I hope Rywek tries 410. The worst level in Monkey Ball history.
Man, it's 10 bananas of difficulty.
Yep, it definitely is. This is a level you just ignore the whole thing and go for a slam dunk. I think in my casual playthrough of Monkey Ball 2 story mode a long time ago. Actually, it probably wasn't that long ago. It's probably only like 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure I spent like an hour on this level just going for the slam dunk. And you know what? I probably would have taken longer to do it as intended.
This level looks oddly familiar, so it might be just that there's a bunch of levels where you start going through a bunch of bullshit and then drop into a goal.
Huh?
Yeah, it's so tight because it's not like flat. It's tilted along with the little ring, so it's like facing away from you. Yeah, I would be impressed if anybody managed to ever clear Arthropod.
Okay, Rywek's in waiting room. Hello, good evening. Congratulations.
Thank you. That was a game. That was my first time playing Monkey Ball.
I'm so sorry.
That the first few levels were like, oh, this is a fun game, and the further you went, like, the more frustrated I become, and like, who plays this game? Who plays this? Who enjoys this? How is there a second one?
Yeah, the second one, honestly, the levels on it are far worse than the first one.
How did my opponent do?
First, well, you were really close for the first 2 words or so. Then he got stuck on 3-3 forever, which is something that you cleared the first try by being extremely lucky. So the level with the like checkerboard pattern in the middle of platforms, which would bounce you in off the chart immediately if you got unlucky with the collision. Which
I got lucky in like 2 levels. And like, that's how I wasn't gonna question it. I mean, I got through it. I can keep going.
Yeah, and then he spent like half an hour on dribbles, which was the one with bouncing balance, where he didn't notice the button to undo fast forward, and just eventually completed it on fast forward right before you cleared the goal.
Yeah. I was, after a while, I was starting to look at my minimap a lot more because there was more things happening on the minimap. I'm like, oh, hey, I just noticed there's this over here. And then, yay, a button or something.
Yep. But yeah, like imagine the fun we were having while we spent like 20 minutes with you on launchers and
4 6 is the devil.
Yeah, launchers just want to reject this goal, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah. It felt like if my opponent had gotten like further along and like we were both stuck at 4-6, it would have been like whoever's luckiest gets to win.
Yeah, but instead he was on dribbles.
Yeah, he was stuck earlier.
Yeah, we kind of ran out of things to say at that point.
I get that. Well, thank you so much for commentating, by the way.
Yeah, it was an enjoyable race. I actually, quote-unquote, tested this game. It didn't work as much because both the testers were not blind, but we hadn't played it in a while. So.
and you approved it.
I wanted to reject it, actually.
Oh, okay.
I did say it won't matter because this will get redrawn because every American has played this, apparently.
Nope. It's my first ever monkey ball. Apparently, Zenic, he's played other monkey balls, but not specifically this one, so. He didn't mention he wasn't good at them. So I'm like, okay, I know of monkey ball. This can't be that bad. I actually thought that you moved the ball, not the stage.
Yeah, that's like the defining feature of it.
Yeah.
It's okay, nobody's good at monkey ball unless you played the
Okay.
game for like 3,000 hours.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Zenic's strat on this level seems to be like running through the first half, hoping to fluke it, and then actually playing it for the second half. Which,
That's a good idea.
yeah, I approve.
Every level has its way to approach it. I don't know, I thought I was playing safe myself. The only time, like, I tried to skip half the level and it's like, this is gonna cost me more time to get this right once than doing the whole thing. So, eventually the long way was the shorter way.
Yeah, TPC is more familiar with the levels, and he kept talking about the various skips that are possible. And I think there were like, whatever, 10 or whatever that were there, and maybe 1 or 2 of them looked like something that would make sense to attempt.
Yeah, there's like maybe 1 or 2 that I think would be reasonable in a blind run.
And
I saw
even
you
though,
going for 1 and 2-1, which was good because that one was shown in the mode.
It was?
Yes, it was shown in the attract mode.
No.
I was like, oh, they noticed. I can't believe that.
No, I missed it. I just wanted to try it, but it didn't work.
Luckily, after this point, I actually think that story mode gets easier. I didn't enjoy playing it that much, but it was still fun. It was worth it for the cutscenes.
yeah, so this ended up dragging on for a while, so I'm gonna head out of here and try to drag myself to bed, so you guys can enjoy Zenic clearing these rest of the levels.
Yeah, I'm actually gotta head out too. This match took a little longer than I thought it would. But yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so much for
we expected that to happen, maybe.
Yeah. Cool. Well, have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Congratulations!
Thanks.
Giant Comb is just annoying, because it's like, oh, I want to go fast on this level, but you can't. It's nice that they at least show you where the combs are. They could have been asshole for not showing that.
Oh god.
That definitely could have happened. But the one quote that I'll always remember from Avatar: The Last Airbender, I started to say not the correct words right there, is, what, do you want a medal for the not as much of a jerk as you could have been award?
How is that? Yeah.
It's like the only quote that I always remember.
Where's the next match? I see Hugariel in chat. Where's Hugariel in match?
Yeah, Magaria and Piper.
Yeah.
Piper's always here. Gotta root for the seasons players. They had to suffer through Super Mario Bros. 2, just like I did. Is Zenic gonna go slow on Beehive? Interesting idea. You can literally just hold up at the start of this level and it will set up like all the bounces to where you can go slow at the end. I don't think I've ever seen anybody go slow on this level. See, casually, because it's like, oh, I don't care about how long it takes me. You just go for all the craziest bounces, and like, it takes you an hour, but it works. I'm pretty sure I went for almost every slam dunk that I knew about in my casual playthrough, which is probably why it took me so long. Let's see, how long did my casual playthrough take me? I had the playtime. This game actually does track your playtime. 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 48 seconds. Yeah, dynamic maze, you literally just go forward and wait for the level to
I have
allow
no
you to
idea
clear
where
it.
the hell Rywek was going.
You just go forward and you wait for the level to let you.
I wouldn't even go around.
Oh, got so lucky right there. Oh, time to hold forward.
I mean, if next match doesn't happen, then maybe someone else will need to restream. Boney and or Lugario. Getting late.
I hope Zenic just holds forward.
Good
Oh, that
enough.
works.
Good enough.
Go. Oh, well, here we go. I think I got really lucky on this in my casual playthrough. I got this like on the second try or something. I think I just launched straight into the goal. Oh, there's a gift game. Alright, Booer's getting it. Let's hope that it's not Monkey Ball 1! Monkey Ball 1 would get rejected even with infinite lives, because Expert 7 is undoable. And Clear Beginner and Advanced together is too short. And Clear Beginner and Advanced no warp is still too short. So all you notes out there for people who want to submit Monkey Ball 1. Not gonna happen.
And that is a very timely forfeit from ZenicReverie after an hour and 8 minutes of pain. No more launches for us.
Save game data. No. Hey, think about it. If you do say yes to saving game data, if you decide to play through this in the future, you don't have to do that first set of levels again.
But that's the fun part.